Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Subsistence. This morning, we've just been doing some fishing overnight, trying to get some fish oil. I did get a little tiny bit. We got a couple pieces of fish. I want to go ahead and get that cooked. We didn't have any trouble with the eagle, swooping down to get the fish. Um, Yesterday, I'm going to admit, I did attempt to go down into the cave over here and place a foundation and a crate. And when I got inside the cave, the rogues were right near the water. I couldn't get out of the water without being shot at. There was at least four of them that I did see. Um, it was very, very difficult, so I just left. I didn't get to place anything. I am going to try that again today. So hopefully we can at least get a crate down in there, get what we need placed in that crate, which will be a set of diving gear and a couple of oxygen tanks, so that we don't have to take that through the cave with us when we decide to go down there and do the full cave run. So for now, I'm going to take some water with me. I do have a pickaxe that I'm going to take. I need my diving stuff to leave down there with a couple of oxygen tanks. I'm going to take this canteen of water as well as this bottle of water as well, just to leave down there. I do know there are two sets of rogues between us and the cave. Hopefully we won't be affected by either set of those, but you never know. I do only have about 18 arrows or so. Don't have a lot of ammo up here. I'm going to try to avoid the cave hunters as much as possible today. And not going to engage them if at all possible. I don't want to die down there. I don't want to lose my good weapons and all of that. I will pick up some loot if I find it along the way. The main objective is to get into the cave, get the foundation, the diving gear placed in there. There's rogues just over there. You can see their fire from here. You can see at least one of the rogues as well. There's another set up in the cougar spawn area that's over here. And I'm going to try to avoid all of those guys as well. Like I said, I don't have a lot of ammo. I don't have a lot of arrows. My bow is in pretty poor condition at the moment. Did not repair it. I've been up here a couple of days. I haven't really gotten anything accomplished. So hopefully today will be the day that we actually do something worthwhile. Just going straight for the cave, guys. Not really looking around too much. I don't want to get attacked by the rogues. I know they are up in the snow line area from here. I do have a pickaxe. I can try to get this little bit of iron here. That would be nice. We do need this. I am going to be taking some of this, if not all of these ores, back with me. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday season, and I hope you guys have a wonderful new year. I did post in Discord, but I didn't get to say it. I did not remember when all of the videos were coming out, so I didn't tell you guys how much I appreciate all of your support this entire year. We've done really well. We're about 290 subscribers now, which is more than I ever imagined, and I'm just so truly thankful for you guys being here every day and taking the time to do this stuff with me. Watch the videos and comments and all of that. Very, very thankful for each and every one of you guys that are here, and those of you that are in the Discord as well. If you are not in there, I do post random things about my life, what's going on occasionally. I don't do the personal details, and I probably will never do that. But I do post, just some random things that are going on in my life. Over the weekend, if you are in Discord, you probably saw a picture that I posted of the temperature where I was at this weekend. My family, my husband and myself, we went to Gatlinburg this weekend, or we were in the Gatlinburg area in Tennessee. And, yeah, it was like 80 degrees there, guys. I mean, it was lovely. The weather was just absolutely perfect for the first day, or the 1st of January. Don't usually have that warm of weather in January, but it was absolutely perfect. And then we got up this morning to a little bit of snow on the ground here where I live. Not a ton, but just a tiny bit. But I do think that the temperature change, the 80s to snow, was extremely dramatic. I did have was in a lot of pain over the weekend from that. If you have been around the channel a while, you know that I have quite a bit of health issues, and the severe weather changing really affected my body, guys. It was really, really bad. But I am doing a lot better now that things have sort of calmed down, and hopefully we will continue to have pretty decent weather this winter. But I'm just going to take it very, 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 very easy getting out of the water here. Okay. Okay, hopefully, I do hope that is me swimming, not the rogues down here. Just going to get over here, away from these guys, and place a foundation down, and put the storage crate as well as a set of diving gear here. Number 6 probably will just get right here out of the water. I don't want to be doing the whole diving thing while trying to survive down here. Probably just do that little number. And the crate is number 5. And I want to leave a couple of items down here. I didn't bring a ton, but I do want to leave just a couple of things in this crate. A set of diving gear, 2 oxygen tanks to get myself back out of here. I might just leave everything in here for now that I do have. My very good bow for sure. I'm going to leave that in there, and I'll pick that up on the way back out. I'm going to leave that. I want to attempt, if I don't have to engage these rogues, I want to attempt to get some of this crystal here. We are down here. We might as well make the most of it. I know that I won't be going down into the new portion of the cave today. I'm not prepared for that by any means. And of course, I don't have an antidote in the event we get infected down here from the bats. That is, that happened to me yesterday in game. I actually got infected from a wolf while running away from a rogue, which I thought was kind of interesting. Let's see, any more close by crystal would be nice. I'm pretty familiar with this cave. It's where we spent all of season 1. We didn't really go into the other cave at all, really. Maybe one time. I think we were down there and we went in at least once. But we really didn't get to do a lot of exploring in the other cave. But this cave I'm pretty familiar with. Although, there has been, the new cave update since we've been in this one, and I'm not quite sure where that actually comes in to this area of the cave. So, that would be new, a new area for us to explore. Just going to get a little bit of coal as well. We don't necessarily need this, but I am going to get just a tiny bit of that. Okay, there's some more crystal down that way. I'm not quite sure where the other set of rogues are in here. They're generally over in that area, but they could quite literally be anywhere down here. There's some mushrooms over here. I'm going to go ahead and grab those too while we're down here. We don't have a lot of these back at the base, so finding these are pretty cool. Let's just see what we have going on over here. Not a lot, guys. We seriously don't have a lot going on down here. Not a lot of crystal. You can see the beacon to our cave outpost on the other side of the map. I really meant to turn that off all the times we've been down there, but I've just forgotten about it. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It was quite scary, but we were okay with that. Let's reload this and wash our hands over in the water over here. I don't want to get an infection down here. Especially since we survived the bat attack. You know, I don't want to get infected from dirty hands while down here. Okay. So that's new. This area is an all new area. Pretty sure we haven't been in this portion of the cave yet. Fairly certain this is diving gear material here. Or not diving gear, sorry, climbing gear material here. I'm pretty sure we haven't been over here. Okay, there's no one walking behind me or near me at the moment. But this would be, yeah, this would be the new area of the cave. So we haven't been here. Oh my goodness, guys. Check that out. I am super scared to go down there. Let's get over in this corner. We could probably get a better look from like right here. Oh my goodness, guys, check that out. That looks amazing. I cannot wait to get down there. But I don't have enough material, enough resources to get down there right away. We will be doing that very soon. I'm very excited about that. A little bit nervous for the amount of rogues that could potentially be down there. I'm not quite sure how many sets would be in the cave overall, but I'm sure there are some down there. I think there's supposedly different crates in that area as well. I haven't really, you know, I haven't watched any material on that. Not very familiar with that area at all. I won't be watching any content on that until we get down there and explore it for ourselves. I'm just going to get this phosphate. We don't have very much of that at all back at the base. And just going to attempt to get back out of the cave. We haven't found a lot of crystal. We've been finding mostly coal, which is okay. You know, we need that as well. Just to keep fire going, if nothing else. I don't think it's used for anything else in the game right now. So we'll just use it for that. You know, it's not a big deal. We won't have to use as much wood. That is fine too. Again, I'm trying not to engage any of the hunters right away, any of the rogues that are down here. Okay, let's go this direction. Yep, flat rock. Go away from the flat rock. Yes. I think. Possibly? Yep, we are good. Let's get up on this little area and check this out. Take our shower down here. Very excited to get a shower underneath the fresh cave waterfall here. If you hadn't had a shower in a while, wouldn't that be great? You know, like if you were really stranded out here, that would just be too awesome. Rogues are down there. See their campfire. I see one of the guys from here. There is a crystal just over here. Again, I'm not trying to get too close to these guys. I hear this bat. I hear you. Don't necessarily see you. Okay, let me just get away from the hunters for sure. I don't want them to hear my gunfire and come checking on me. Hopefully this bat has enough cloth that I can craft a new bandage. Bandage just here. Okay, so that happened. We did take a bit of damage, but that's okay. We crafted ourselves 2 new bandages. That's good as well. Let's try to get this crystal and get out of here. Ooh, there's another piece, but are we too close to the rogues for trying to get this piece of crystal? Potentially we'll be okay. Okay, let's get way over here. Don't want to engage these guys. Okay. There's a lot of coal here. If we hear them, you know, getting close to us, we'll just run away. Gosh, it's so quiet. Hopefully they don't see us or hear us. I don't know why they wouldn't hear us, but hopefully they don't. Is there a piece of coal still missing here? I thought there were 4 pieces, and I don't think this was one of them. Okay, you can hit that. Okay, there's still a piece up on this rock. It was a lot of coal. 5 nodes in this little area here. $42 pieces already. In just a few minutes down here. It's really, really cool. Okay, let's get this piece of crystal. Come on. You can do it. Our crate's just here. Our set of diving gear is just here as well. I'm going to put you back down here where you belong. And I'm going to take this half-used oxygen tank. Hopefully that'll be enough to get us back out of here, guys. No crystal up here. No crystal over here. Well, I think that about does it for crystal for us. So let's try to get back to the surface. We're going to have to craft ourselves a new pickaxe at some point. I might have to swim as far as possible before putting on the diving gear. Just to make sure we have enough oxygen to get out of here. Okay. So if nothing goes horribly wrong and we don't get lost in this cave area, we should be able to get out of here. Hopeful anyway. Diving gear. Let's put that on and make a move on. Okay, so we are headed out of the cave. We do have our diving gear. We have 2 oxygen tanks to get out of here. Left inside the cave, which is great. Very, very thankful to get that completed. We did get some crystal. We got quite a bit of coal, which is good. You know, we don't necessarily need it for anything, but we can use it in place of wood in the stove, so that's really, really nice. We don't have to use as much wood and plant fiber to make fuel bricks. And we still have what we need back in the crates. Hopefully we can use the wood for building a bit. We do need to do quite a bit of building again. I want to use the wood that we have down here to expand on the outpost. I would like to get an expansion going for that. We're going to need more room when we get a fridge and stuff down here. It's definitely not nearly big enough at the moment. Can we eat a piece of fish or all of it? The fish is great. Let's put our hunting vest back on, our combat vest. Let's get this ammo crate. Arrows are nice. Always use more arrows, guys. For one, that is a very good reason why we need more arrows, because I am a horrible shot sometimes. Some days we do okay, and then some days not so much. Oh no! Well, that happened. I had to chop the wolf in the head. Yeah. I don't even know how I got switched over to the axe. I think it was just reflex, maybe. Another wolf. That's okay. We need meat. We're going to have to get back home tomorrow, guys. We need to check on our chicken. We need to check on our base. Make sure the fridge is still going. So hopefully we can get back to our base tomorrow. And take a few items down with us back to our base. We did get a little bit of exploring done up here. Not a ton, but we did get some done. And some is better than none, I guess. Just going to try to get these ores if the wolf will leave me alone. I do hear it somewhere. Not quite sure where it is. I don't know where this wolf is, but it obviously knows where I am. Okay, I don't know where it ended up. I did see it out of the corner of my eye. It's very, very scary coming over that rock at me. I don't think he's chasing us. I think we're okay. Let's get some more plant fiber just here and here. A crate here. There's some scrap in front of us as well as the plant fiber. Hopefully we can get all of that as well. Ooh, nice. We did get quite a bit of nails, 12 nails from that. So yesterday, I've talked about this several times, guys. Do not eat the forbidden fruit. The apple. I ate 2 of the apples yesterday. I ended up with an infection. I had to do some hunting last night for a liver. It's very difficult. It took 2 wolves and a bear to find a liver. So we did at least find one. But still, bad things happen when you eat the apples, guys. Or at least that's my experience with them. Lots of bad things happen when you eat those. Let's go ahead and harvest this wolf. We have a lot of food tonight. I don't know that any of this will survive to get back to our base, but that is okay. Let's have the scrap. Let's have this crate here. There is rogues across the water from us. Just over there. You can see them down by the tree. That's where, sort of where we built last season. Let's see. Let's head back up to the outposts, drop off a few things, regroup. We might have to do a bit of cooking. At least we didn't die down there. Like I mentioned earlier in the episode, I did go down there yesterday. In game, I just could not, get out of the water. Those guys saw me instantly. Before I had even, looked out of the water, they seen me and was swarming the area that I was coming out of the water in. There was 4 or 5 of those guys down there. I just wasn't willing to risk it just to place a crate and an oxygen tank and the set of diving gear. I wasn't willing to risk losing all of the items that I had in my inventory for that. Probably wouldn't have been able to get back down there and get my bag before dying or before it despawned. So I just went ahead and came back out of there, and came back to the outpost. And I was chased by rogues on the way back. I really, really struggled yesterday. So all of that was from eating the apples, or that's what I'm blaming it on. I'm just going to get this kelp. There's 2 pieces of kelp. Let me get some oxygen. Get down here and get this. I'm going to leave this in the crate. Simply so I'll have it in the event I need to craft another antidote. I don't have the fish oil to do that, or I would just go ahead and craft it. I do have a liver in inventory again, but I just don't have the fish oil for that. So I'm just going to get back over here and sort some loot. Get some water cooking, get some food cooking. Get things ready to go back to the main base tomorrow. Okay, what am I taking with me? The crystal. We ended up with 18 crystal, which is pretty good considering the amount of time that we were down there. We weren't down there for very long. I'm going to take all of these items back with me to the main base. I'm just going to leave the kelp. That will give us 5 pieces, which is perfect. That's what we need. All of these items I'm also going to leave here as well. The gunpowder, we can craft some casings, or not craft casings, sorry. We can craft some ammo in the event we need it. Taking you and you back with me also. I do need to top up the fire. I did craft a fuel brick this morning or overnight. Let me go ahead and just use that. Take the ash and put it over here in the chest. When I come back up here, I'm going to bring a fridge and a plant bed for tomatoes. So hopefully we won't need to use any of the tomatoes that we have in our crate or any more of those. We did end up having one. Just going to cook some water too. We're pretty desperate for that. So I might just, harvest these for the seed, because we do have 4 seeds. Probably sure that's what we're going to do with that, but it's too late to change our mind now. We might have to eat the potato. It doesn't give a ton of fruits and vegetables. It gives 10. That's better than nothing. The apple, we might end up having to eat that as well and have a horrible day tomorrow. Meat. I'm going to keep that. Let me drop off these protein bars in here. I want to leave them here just because we don't have any up here. Our water is cooked. I'm going to put a liver in here. I'm just going to cook all of this meat. And whatever goes bad, just goes bad on us. We don't really have a way to keep any of this stuff here now. We don't have a fridge. You can't just put it in a crate. It does go bad if you're new to the game. Meat does go bad after a certain amount of time. And nothing really has a timer on it, so it's pretty well your good guess on that when it's going to go bad. Just finishing cooking the meat that I do have. It is starting to get dark, or we're about to get some rain, either way. I probably would do some more fishing overnight and see if we can get any more fish oil. I'm going to have to craft up some sticks. Let me go ahead and get some of those going. I just want to check on that liver, make sure it's not overcooked. If it overcooks and burns, that's okay. Also, we don't necessarily need all of this as just meat to eat. We don't need the protein that bad. I'm going to craft up some of the fishing tackle. Do a bit of fishing overnight. Get ourselves ready to go back to the base tomorrow. We'll loot our way back home. And, yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, guys. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate all of your support on this channel and on this series as well. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you're looking forward to future episodes. And I can't wait to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day.